This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, double check you're still subscribed to the channel, double check your notifications are on. If you hit that like button, double check it's working properly, because these bad actors are not playing. They are going after the channel hard because they don't want more people becoming aware of all the fraud and corruption in the market. Listen, GNS is not playing with those naked shorters, okay? They are not playing with them. The lawsuit's gonna be in discovery phase. They're gonna have to start turning over those blue sheets and that trading history, and it's gonna get juicy. The SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI are gonna be forced to go after those bad actors because the evidence is gonna be right there in front of their face in black and white. Okay? And you guys know, if you follow me, that GNS had to sue these guys because the SEC refused to do their job and make them buy those shares. Okay? The SEC refused to order these naked shorters to deliver those shares. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine that the SEC has rules in place for FTDs and delivery timelines, and when these criminals didn't have the shares, the SEC did absolutely nothing and forced GNS to file a lawsuit? And it is getting spicy. But going back to what GNS is doing, and this is a game changer. GNS is telling their shareholders, anybody who holds GNS shares, that you can DRS them with VStock Transfer LLC. If you look behind me, that is all the information right there where you can DRS your shares, and then they won't be able to use them as false locates. But here's the thing. GNS is going to be paying attention to the shares that are DRS'd in VStock. So once they reach the float, and there's still people selling GNS shares in the open market, that is 100% proof that those are counterfeit shares. And not only that, a lot of people, probably including myself, the shares that are credited in our account are not real shares. So when we attempt to DRS them with VStock, there is gonna be a problem, and that is going to expose a lot of the counterfeit shares in the market, okay? And I think that's what GNS board is trying to do. They know that once retail investors start DRSing their shares, their broker won't have the shares to send to VStock, and that is gonna cause a major problem. And you know what Kevin Malone said from GNS, and this makes a lot of sense? He said, buying shares in your broker's name is like giving your money to a real estate broker to buy a house, and the house is in his name, and he's renting out the house without your knowledge. And that is what these bad actors are doing with our shares. They are lending out our shares, not even telling us they're lending out our shares, and pocketing the difference. Just like if you had a real estate broker and you told him to watch your house for you, and the whole time he's telling you the apartment is empty while he's collecting rent on that apartment every single month. Okay? This is, in my opinion, a genius move by GNS, because a lot of these brokers don't have